Guess one of our favorites, one of my favorites. This is my idea of a beautiful woman. You know, Kev, I love. Oh, I think she's just great. Oscar-nominated actress as well as being beautiful. I'm digging a hole my wife is watching. Whose latest film, Ask the Dust, opens in theaters March 10th. Please welcome the always fetching Salma Hayek, ladies and gentlemen. Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you always look great. See, you know you're one of my favorites, so you always toy with me. But,
it's for you. I wear this little dress. It's for you.
Not little enough, but good enough. Yeah. How you been? Things are good?
Good. Yes, things are great.
The dogs? How are the dogs?
The dogs are crazy as usual.
They're like your entourage now, right?
They are, yes. They go everywhere with me.
Yeah.
And they make my life very happy and very complicated.
Really? Are they temperamental? Are they
very temperamental?
Really?
And there's a lot of them, so everybody has a different personality.
Well, how many do you have?
6.
6?
Mm-hmm. But I only travel with 4.
Oh. Well, that's going to cause problems at home.
Oh, yeah. It causes problems when I travel, and it causes problems when they stay home. One time I took them to a location, and they disappeared for a second, and there was a wedding. They ate the wedding cake. And then, but if I leave them at home, you know, they get very upset when I go away. They do all kinds of different things. I mean, one of them, Lupe, which is the alpha,
right?
She does things like, okay, I'm back, and she, you know, talks at me. Why did you leave all this stuff? I can't understand dog talk.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when I go to sleep, I usually cuddle with them in bed.
Really?
And she will not sleep with me the first night, and she doesn't let anybody else get on that bed. None of the other dogs can get on that bed either, because they are on strike because I left.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
Wow, this seems like a very complicated ritual, all of this.
Yes.
Now, you see, like my cat knows if the suitcases are by the door, the cat knows, oh, you're going away, and then we'll disappear for the whole day. Do they know before you're going to leave?
Yes, they do drama, and they cry, they roll around.
Gee, I wonder where they picked that up.
They get depressed under the bed, they do all kinds of things. Or they eat the furniture because they get an anxiety attack.
Well, you got to leave food out for them. That's what you have to do.
No, I keep people for them, but they will destroy something.
And they have opinions about your clothes? Is that correct?
Yes, I have one, Angie.
Angie.
When I'm on a set and there's like an outfit that she doesn't like, she, you know, puffs and gets angry and won't let me touch it, and then I take it off and she's fine.
Oh.
She's fashion opinionated.
I would be the same way, actually. Once you take it off, I'm fine. I bitch and moan. And just take it off. Oh, it's off. It's great now. Now, speaking of, now, what do you do when you have a date or men come over? Do men get jealous when, you know, I mean, like, if they put their do the dogs are protective that way?
Yeah, I gotta say, you know, if I find another guy, it's gotta be someone who really likes dogs.
Well, I guess so.
Yes, because they can create some problems.
Well, I don't know how to put this. Well, let's say you have a gentleman caller come by who stays rather late. Do the dogs, you know, are they outside the door? You know.
They never leave the room. What are you talking about?
I mean, if you were the guys or the dogs.
No, but what makes you think that they...
You know, you don't want to get a pointer. That's real bad. Guys hate that.
What makes you think that I let the guy in the room?
Well, I don't know. You're a beautiful woman. You could have a date.
I've been single for a long time.
Really?
I manage well with my life and the dog.
So no, you're not dating anybody?
No.
Really? But if, let's say a guy comes over who's not a boyfriend, just come. Are they protective of you that way? You know, will they growl at them?
Yeah. Well, sometimes like somebody will take their shoes off and they put them right at the door.
Yeah.
Like it's a hint.
Oh, the dogs put their shoes at the door?
Yes.
Wow.
They've done that. But sometimes they're very friendly. Like, for example, my Blue likes to dance salsa.
The dog likes to dance salsa?
I have a dancing salsa dog. And if he hears the music, he just needs to dance. So, you know, I've had parties with friends, and if he hears the salsa, he just jumps on people and starts dancing. He gets on you and he starts moving his butt like this. But it's only with salsa.
Salma, I think you got to get out more. Okay. Look, let's take a break. More with Salma Hayek right after this. Be right back. Welcome back. Talking with Salma Hayek. Ask the Dusk is her new movie. Now, I got to ask you now. We were talking, and you said you had a joke, and then you didn't want to tell it, and then you want to tell it.
No, I told you the joke, and you told me I should tell it.
You should tell, but you were fighting. How many would like to hear the joke?
Robert Town, the director of the movie, called me to tell me this joke, and I thought it was very funny. It was, there are three guys in a steam room. One is a Mexican, one is a Japanese, and one is a German. So they're sitting there naked, and the German guy, we hear this beep, 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 and the German goes, "Oh, I'm sorry," and presses his arm, and then starts pressing his arm and goes, "Oh, sorry about that. It's just that in Germany, we are so advanced that we have chips that go in the arm to get text messages, and I just got one." "Oh, okay." So now there is a phone ring, and the Japanese goes, "Excuse me." And he goes like this, starts talking, I know in Japanese to the hand. And he says, "I'm sorry, I just got a phone call because in Japan we are so advanced, that we have a chip in the hand and you can just talk on the phone." And the Mexican is feeling really bad because we don't have this kind of technology in Mexico. And he needs to go to the bathroom, and he goes to the bathroom and he decided on his way back he realizes he's got some toilet paper stuck to his butt. And he goes, "Ooh, sorry, I think I just got a fax."
See that? I'm telling you, you should do stand-up.
No, I don't like telling jokes. I told you that back there.
You should do stand-up, I'm telling you. Now, did you meet Apollo, the skater?
I did?
Yeah.
Yes, he's hot. And you know what? He's got all these medals. He's got a whole collection in there. They're so pretty. They're very big.
Now, are you an athletic type person? Do you do a lot of athletics?
Yes. Yeah. Not now, but when I was a little girl, I was athletic.
Really? In what way?
I did gymnastics.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Were you any good? Were you good at it?
Yes, I was really good at it.
Really?
Really good at it.
I
know I was good. I'm not just bragging because there was not really gymnastics in my little town, so my father took me to Mexico City during the summer.
Yeah.
And I did so well in these classes that I got drafted for the Olympics.
Really?
Yes.
Well, how old were you?
I was about 8, 9.
Wow.
And but then I would have had to go into a boarding school in Mexico City and do like 8 hours of training and special food. And my father didn't let me stay because he wanted me to have a normal childhood.
Well, that's probably a good thing. Do you regret that? Do you wish you had done it, do you think?
Yes, I do a little. And when I was looking at those medals that Apollo had, I said, I could have had one of those when I was 13.
Well, you know.
But I didn't.
You could get one tonight to play your
I have other things. Yeah,
now, do you still work out? Are you athletic? Do you run?
No.
Why don't you work out? Because, I mean, that's so Hollywood. Everybody goes to the gym.
I am not very Hollywood.
No.
I find it just boring, and if I go on a diet and I work out, I'm always in a bad mood, and I get very bitchy when I'm not eating.
Really?
Yes. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I'd rather be a little, heavier but nice.
Yeah. No, it's... See, you're perfect. I agree with that 100%.
I think guys like that better.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. No. Yes. Okay. Somebody's very excited
it's really true because the only one that looks at these skinny girls in the magazines are other girls. Oh, I want to look like that.
And they're in a bad mood a lot sometimes because they don't eat. They don't eat a lot. The ones that don't eat at all, then you talk to them and they can't really hear you because they have no nourishment in their brain.
Well, I mean, you look great in Eat the Dust. It was
Eat the Dust?
I mean, Ask the Dust. We're talking about eating. Not Eat the Dust, Ask the Dust.
That's a good one.
Eat the Dust, Eat the Dust. Well, we're talking about eating. Will you stop it?
First it was the two cats and the girl. She has 2 cats. I got that.
Yeah.
I eat.
Nothing gets past you, boy. I'll tell you that right now.
Now, let's Eat the dust. Okay.
I mean, ask the dust.
Yes.
And you're beautiful in this movie. Well, I said.
He's stuttering because I'm naked in that movie.
And it's, you know. And you know, when you can give the projectionist $10 to just freeze the film, it's the greatest. No, and you and Colin Farrell, a very sexy scene, romping in the water.
Yeah.
Well, tell people what the film is about. Ask the dust.
What, the film or what, the scene?
Oh, well, the film, and then we'll get to the scene.
It's a very tempestuous, very passionate...
it's a period piece, right? It takes place in the 30s.
Yes, but it's a very sexy love story, and it's tragic and funny. And I don't want to tell you a lot, because it's a special film, and I don't want to give a lot of the story away.
Now, how was Colin? Now, how was he? Was he a troublemaker? Was that his good behavior? Because he's like a party animal, isn't he?
You know, I was very nervous when I was going to do this film with him because of that, and I was shocked. Yeah. I shouldn't say this. This is not nice, but I was shocked to see how professional, how good. He was wonderful to work with.
I shouldn't say that. He was very professional.
No, I shouldn't say that, but I said it to his face too. But he was really amazing. He was wonderful to work with. And he was very solidary with me. I felt very supported by him. And like, those scenes are very difficult to do, and he was very good to me. Like, for example, this time we did a scene in the ocean. Right. And we're naked in the ocean. And
you know, I remember that scene.
Yes, well, that's the one we're talking about. But first of all, I was nervous to be naked. Then I was nervous because the week before, on the beach where we were going to shoot, some shark ate a human being. Oh. Right there. So that doesn't help the nerves. Right. So we had to change the location, and I'm really cold, and I'm really nervous to take my clothes off. And so they were trying to cheer me up. I was really tense. And so when it was time to go to the scene, I walk out with, you know, all these coats because it was cold. And out he walks naked, running around, jumping up and down, back and forth. And first we all screamed, but then we were laughing. And then, thank God, he put his rope on, because the third reaction would have been staring, but you know, we
don't want to do that.
No.
Now, what is this scene here? This is, now you're a waitress, and he's a writer, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And I don't know how to read.
Okay. Let's take a...
I saw it tonight at the movies. I felt it. I embarrassed you just being by your side. You call me beautiful at home, then you're ashamed to be seen with me in public. You're ashamed of beauty you recognize that no one else does. You're ashamed to love me.
Camilla, I swear to God, that's not true.
Prove it.
How?
Marry me. You see, that'll never happen. You know why? Because you're too ashamed of being Italian to marry a Mexican.
All right, folks, Ask the Dust is the picture. It opens on the... Now, you're on your way to the premiere, right?
I'll change, but I'm on my way to
You have to go to the premiere. All right, well, look, I'll let you go. Salma, always a pleasure.
Thank
you know we love having you. You're my favorite.
Best.
Salma Hayek. Be right back with Apollo Anton.